Hey guys, so today we're up at the camp and we're doing some insulation in the roof, so that should be pretty cool. The plan is to get it insulated, vapor barriered on the inside so that we can put our wood stove in, hook it up. You can see we got the chimney pipe here and black pipe there. We got to make up a nice little fitting so we can get it into the chimney. Got the basically cardboard template set out there, and we'll have to cut her out of that thing. Just use that tin. All it's got to do is hold it up, so that should do pretty good. See if I can't find the key here. But yeah, just gonna muck around here today. See how that goes. There we go. Let's get the light going. Alright. Now this is the inside of our little bunkie. I don't know how well you can see, it's dark and we don't have the power hooked up. We're eventually going to have a solar panel on the roof and a wind turbine out by the creek. So that should be good. But up there, that's what we got to do. We got to put some insulation, vapor barrier it up like we did down here, and install the chimney so that we can have heat. And that's our little cheap little wood stove there. That should be pretty good. It should heat up this little tiny bunkie. Anyway, I'll come outside again. And ow. Nothing like a nice gouge from a key to leave steel fragments in your skin. Well, yeah, that kind of hurt, but yeah, this should give us a little bit of a, a nice place to camp out while we're up here. We don't have to worry so much about sleeping in a tent during the winter when there's like 6 feet of snow. We got a nice little creek down there, and then just up the hill up here, we got game cameras and all that. See what kind of wildlife we have up here. We've seen grouse. There's definitely grouse up here, so that's always a plus. And yeah, that's about it. Grouse and squirrels. There's red squirrels, fox squirrels, and to me it's a little bit difficult to tell the difference, so I don't bother hunting anything like that. So who knows, maybe get some hunting done this year. Luckily we haven't seen any bears. There's been no sight of bears, so that's always nice, but they can be up here. So all right. Well, that's that. Guess I'll go over to the table here. Dad's digging over there with the backhoe, trying to get some soil to fill in this mud puddle. So that should be pretty nice. We don't have to step in mud. Drag it all the way through at the bunkie. Alright. I'm just going to show you what I bring out here. It's by no means a good camping or bushcrafting setup, but it does the job for what we're doing out here, construction. I'll swap the camera over here. Yeah. In my left pocket I got CRKT M16. It's just a little if you can see by the blade that it's a bit of a drop point, but it's a real nice smooth angle. I really like that. That, for me, that's definitely a good thing. I'm not a huge fan of the serrations. It's good for sawing through wood, but this knife is not super durable for that. Holds a very decent edge, gets razor sharp. I find the CRKT company, Columbia River Knife and Tool or something like that, they do a pretty good job of making a fairly decent knife. Flips open usually just fine. I got some sand in there right now, and it's certainly not easy to close with one hand, but the lockup on it is phenomenal. The frame actually, see if we can get the camera to focus here, the frame actually clips in. I don't know if you can see that, how the lighting is, but yeah, frame clips in and stops the blade from moving. So this is basically one piece until you push that frame out of the way. The only downside is that the frame is so stiff, it's hard to get her started. So there's my CRKT in my left pocket. A nice little thin fold wallet here. My driver's license and my Costco card, those are necessary. Got a little flashlight I got off Amazon. It's a Thor Fire. Nothing super special, but I think it was $8. There's a medium setting, a high setting, and a super low setting. I don't know if it'll even show up on the camera, but the light is on. It's really good for if you want to keep your night vision and you need to see what you're doing in the dark. Works really well for that. I'm gonna turn that off. Keep that in my right pocket, just in with my cell phone, which I'm using right now to record. I can't show you. It's a Cabelas 60, super durable thing. Takes the abuse of my daily life, so I gotta give it that. No, my Nokia didn't, and well, you know Nokia, it's supposed to be really friggin' awesome. And the last thing I'm carrying right now is my cheap little multi-tool that I got from Cabelas for $6. I have a bigger Leatherman's, and it's nice, but it's large. It doesn't fit well in my pocket, and I find for doing the small tasks that I need to do out here, something that doesn't stick out big in my pocket works better than something that does, even if it's not as durable and robust. I find I put this in my back pocket typically, so if I'm, you know, up working on a roof or something and I lean backwards and I get this big bulky tool jamming into my rear end, it's not comfortable. So something like this, it sits nice and flush. It's like having a pocket knife. It's not bad. That's the main reason I actually went for the CRKT little M16 style knife. I think M1601KS, I think is what it is. Let's see here. Yeah, M1601KS. This is by far the nicest knife I've ever had. When it comes to like a durable knife. I've also got a Baron Sons Trapper. It's really good for small game processing, but it doesn't have a locking mechanism, doesn't lock up. So that's pretty much my everyday carry kit. I bring it with me every time I'm up here. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Just to kind of show you what I carry on a daily basis and what I use for tools. Also, if I'm not carrying what I have, you might see in the background there's a fair bit of tools. I drive a cargo van, so it makes things really, really easy. I can pretty much bring all my tools wherever I go, which is great. But the downside is it's a cargo van, and who wants to drive a cargo van as a personal vehicle? It's just so cheap. Couldn't say no. Alright, well, I guess thanks for watching. If you made it this far, that's better than I would have. So, yeah. I'd like to hear what you think about what I'm carrying and what you guys use for, you know, everyday carry stuff. I'm going to try and make more just like, you know, me talking to the camera kind of videos, because there's some really cool stuff to see out here. Past couple months that I've been up here, there's been mushrooms everywhere, just growing right off the rocks and stuff. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.